Hi, I'm Charisse.
And I'm Holly, and thanks for tuning in to Ask Mom. Today we're going to talk about
Respecting your mother. Oh no, that's right. That's a separate video for Sophia later that she'll be watching.
Right. Respecting all authority, really. And I doubt that this is going to get millions of hits.
Yeah.
People are dying to know how to be more respectful.
How do I respect authority, Holly?
But I get comments sometimes from adults that will tune in to kind of say, oh, what is this Ask Mom thing? And they'll find us on YouTube. And they'll just say, it seems like it's so hard to find respectful kids anymore that really respect boundaries. And if you want a positive relationship with anyone from, say, the college age on up, well, really from you should be doing it. We're talking about adults right now, but you should be behaving this way with your peer group as well.
Right.
But respect is really knowing what the boundaries are with someone. And if you don't know them, asking them, what are the boundaries in this relationship? And then honoring them.
And there's some clues that people give you about their boundaries, and you should heed that.
Yes.
Right? So if they're like, oh, it's not a really good time, maybe you shouldn't be continuing your conversation with them.
Right.
Or maybe they're asking you to say, when is a good time?
Right.
So people will give you clues as their boundaries, and you need to be able to see that and then follow those boundaries if you want a good relationship with that person.
Right. And respect is about not exploiting someone else, which means don't take information that you have about them and publicize it everywhere on your email, on your Facebook, on your, Tumblr, on whatever it is that you're on. You can be talking about you, all that you want on there. Don't talk about other people that you really don't have permission in their lives to be talking about them.
Right.
So don't post things about your babysitter or your college counselor
Or your teacher.
or your athletic coach or whoever it is you're chummier with and have a more friendly relationship with. They are still in charge of teaching you something in your life, and that deserves respect.
Right.
And so if you're not sure whether you should be posting or saying to somebody else a piece of information, rule of thumb is don't do it. Because if you're not sure that it's okay that other people know, you shouldn't be saying it.
Right.
The reason why respect is important is because that earns respect in return. When someone sees that a child or a kid is respectful to authority, that authority figure will tend to be more respectful towards you, which means you get more help, that you're listened to more readily, that you're trusted in your environment, and when you really need that trust, you're going to have it with someone. Our society doesn't always teach this. Our society right now really teaches to look out for number one, and what you think and what you feel and what you want is all the most important thing in this life, but that actually isn't. The more outward, others focused you can become, the better the life you'll have, honestly. So you need to be thinking about, do I interact with all the people in my life, both my peers and adults, in a way that is respectful? Am I abusing the boundary of, calling my mom at work every 5 minutes to see when she's coming home, or calling my coach that maybe I have access to their phone number or whatever, calling them to tell them some personal story that happened to me? Well, that's saved for your friends. Right. That's what your friends are for, to be there, support you, laugh at all your stories, listen to you drone on. The adults in your life are there to teach you something about a sport, about an activity, about your academics. And they may give you access to them through email or through phone, so that when you have emergencies or something really serious, you can call them right away.
And so you don't want to abuse that power, because once you abuse it, then they say, oh, so-and-so's calling, don't have time for them, and then maybe that's when you really need them the most.
Save those trusted adults and those relationships that you have in your life that are older for things that are really important to you and things that really matter, things you're worried about, things that you're afraid of, help that you need. Even if they're friendly to you, they are not friends. They're adults in your life. And those are really important relationships to have, adults that will listen to you and talk to you, but it's not in the same listening and talking kind of way that your friends are. And those are healthy boundaries that you need to honor and accept. And there may be adults in your life who say, I'd like to be like a friend to you.
Right.
I know I can't be exactly like a peer, but I would really like to be like a friend to you. And those people, if they give you that permission and they give you access to all their personal life, then they've given you permission. That boundary is clear. So I'm Holly.
I'm Charisse.
Thanks for tuning in to Ask Mom.